What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. So it looks like Errol Spence Jr. will now be training with James Buddy McGurt. And I say that because his fighter Frank Martin recently did an interview. In this interview, he reviewed that he's training with Buddy McGurt, and he's the fighter of Errol Spence. So if he's training with Buddy McGurt, what do you guys think is happening for Errol Spence, who was looking for a trainer? If he's training with Buddy McGurt, what do you guys think is happening for Errol Spence, who's training with who's the promoter of Frank Martin? Come on, guys, you guys got to sit down and think about it. He's the promoter of Frank Martin. If Frank Martin is training with Buddy McGurt, you know for a fact. Come on, guys. If Frank Martin is training with Buddy McGurt, you know for a fact that what's his name? That Errol Spence Jr. is now locked in with Buddy McGurt. Because why would Errol be training with somebody else in his fighter? Him being the promoter who's fighting himself is training with somebody else. It just doesn't make sense. I want to be where my fighter is. And Errol was having problems with Derrick James. I guess Derrick James was charging too much. And Errol like, nah, I'm not with that. I'm the one getting in the ring and fighting. I'm not going to give you this amount of money. Derrick is suing Errol, saying Errol owes him all his money. And Errol's like, nah, I'm not giving you that. I was the one that got in there and took those punishments. I'm not giving you money like that. I disagree with that, me personally. Because at the end of the day, without the trainer, there's no fighter. Especially if the trainer started with you for a long time. Because I'm nothing without my trainer. I ain't going to lie to you guys. That's just how I look at it. So if my trainer need a certain amount of money, yeah, at the end of the day, he's not the one getting in there to fight, but he's giving me the tools to be able to feed my family. I may have fighting them embedded in my DNA, but my trainer is the one who's giving me that extra tool, who's giving me that advice to see me succeed in life. So I'm not saying I'm a nice guy. I'm not saying I want to give him half my paycheck. What I'm saying is I wouldn't mind and giving him what he wants, but not half. I think half is outrageous, but I'll definitely give him what he wants. I just can't give him half. I think half is just too much. I think half is just way too much to give him half, bro. Come on. But yeah, I'm a nice guy to the point where if I was boxing at the highest level and I was making millions, best believe my trainer will be making millions as well. You know, because he's the one who helped me get to where I got to be. He's the one who instilled in me discipline, boxing skills. You know, I may be a natural, but without him, I can't evolve my craft. So it's him. At the end of the day, we're both there for the success. We both got to get paid. So I disagree when people don't want to pay their trainer. Now, if the trainer's asking for like half your paycheck or 40%, 30%, I think 30 and 40 are too much. In the 20s is cool. I don't mind the 20s. But, you know, you're the one taking the punishment. I agree. So you got to make sure your trainer's cool, bro. Honestly, you got to make sure your trainer's cool. So I disagree with Errol Spence Jr. not trying to make sure his trainer's good. I disagree with that. I think he needs to make sure his trainer is good. Because if he makes sure his trainer's good, then that's awesome, because your trainer got you to where you need to be. You could keep going, lady. This is a road right here you can keep driving on. This isn't a highway. Just stopped and looked. She stopped and looked. Oh, she was trying to get in this lane. Okay. But, yeah, man. So, I don't know if Buddy McGurt can get Errol Spence to that next level, bro. Like, not get him to that next level. He's already there. Keep him at that level. Keep him dominant. And he's already in his mid-30s. I don't know. What can Buddy McGurt do for Errol Spence? Who has Buddy McGurt, been in a corner and did great stuff for him? For some reason, I'm thinking he trained Pernell Whitaker, but I know he fought Pernell Whitaker. I don't know if he trained him, though. I don't know why that's popping in my head. Maybe I'm right or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know why I keep thinking he trained Pernell Whitaker. I don't know. I got to go back and do some research. For some reason, every time I think of Pernell, I see him at Pernell corner. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know he fought Pernell when they were younger. But, I don't know if Buddy McGurt can keep Errol Spence Jr. at that level, guys. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment sections. Errol Spence is now training with James Buddy McGurt. Earl got on Instagram, X, and he was snapping. He was like, I'm not trying to rush getting back. He's been out of the ring for like 2 years. He fought Crawford in 23. We haven't seen him. It's 25. He's been out of the ring for 2 years, bro. And he says he doesn't do tune-ups. He was supposed to fight Sebastian Fondora. Then he was supposed to fight, he was supposed to fight Sebastian Fondora. Then he was supposed to fight, only for Sebastian Fondora. That fight fell apart. I don't know why. I guess Earl not ready yet. But that was the fight we was looking forward to. Oh, he was supposed to fight Terrence Crawford in a rematch. He didn't fight Terrence Crawford in a rematch. He stringed that man along just to come out of retirement. Not come out of retirement because he hasn't fought. Just to tell people that he stringed that guy along just to tell people that he had an eye surgery. Like, come on, bro. Nobody wants to hear that. That's excuses. You was cool for 6 months and not speaking on a fight, giving Bud his credit. Even said he's pound for pound the #1 fighter in the world, deserved fighter of the year. And then on top of that, you said, and after doing all of that, you wait 6 months and say, oh, I had eye injury. That's you basically taking credit from Bud. That's exactly what you just did. You took credit from Bud by saying that, bro. You should have never said that. You should have never said that, bro. You should have never said what you said, bro. Honestly. You should have never said you had eye surgery and all of this crap. Bro, if you would have never said that, bro. If you would have never said that, bro, you would have been cool, bro. If you would have never said that, bro, you would have been cool, bro. I promise you would have been cool. I don't know why you had to say that, bro. I really don't know why you had to say that, but you guys let me know what you think about Errol Spence working with James Buddy McGurt. It's your boy No Credit, and I'm out.